Hello, everyone. Welcome back to one of my Betters and Myself reports with your host, the American Cyber King, Johnny Ross himself. Glad to share another Betters and Myself report at this time. And as of right now, I don't want to share my weight as of this time. It's probably the same as it was since last week, which I'm not too worried about because it looks like that I'm in a plateau at the moment that my body's still trying to figure itself out, like how it's gonna manage all my fat cells and turn them into muscle at the moment. What I can share though is that my current results as of right now. If you guys are curious, was in this video. So whoever's present right now, feel lucky. And no, others showing up later. Feel lucky too if you guys are showing up later on as maybe Sunday or any other time, you name it. Okay, so there's my right bicep. You can see that there's like a vein up here. It's a little tricky. I don't know how well that my Chromebook can actually share the I don't know the details of the veins that I share. You'll see them much better in my social media, such as Instagram. I'm sure that I do leave some progress ahead, just showing some vascularity. Maybe I could share from my other arm, my left bicep, see how's that's working. Yeah, you can definitely see my vascularity from up here, and definitely my favorite part of my my bicep is this particular vein up here. Hope I'm not being gross as I portray or being brave enough to share my progress. So how am I actually doing this is simple for me, such as I've been doing push-ups from the start from last Monday to Tuesday. And then in Wednesday it's a bigger deal because I finally returned to the YMCA to proceed on my workout routines. Now, what I've been doing is that throughout every session of my workouts, I sometimes uh I sometimes use the certain routines that are relevant to either the previous day, from Monday, I do my muscle groups such as my chest and my arms, like somewhere up here. Like I can't remember what they call it exactly. It's like somewhere. It's like somewhere between your tricep and your bicep. It's somewhere up here. It's somewhere in your shoulder. I'm not sure what they call it, but um, I've been doing workouts such as uh those following muscle groups I'm mentioning earlier. And also I'm still pretty much on the same routines I still do like every week. So I'm just moving ahead just to crank up the weights too a bit. For example, I've been doing the barbell bench press, using the 40s as my weights to do my barbell bench presses. And so that's kind of like my strategy moving on though ahead, because I still want to continue on to improve myself and just maintaining my example because I want to stay fit. And also, on top of this report, I'll be open to share this. So some of you guys may already notice was in my Instagram, but I'll or maybe my Facebook or whatever. I'll still show it as well right now. So I'm also been working very diligently on my abs or on my abdominals. So you see right now, I've been doing planks. You may not see it immediately, but it's gonna have to take more time. I just have to be more consistent on my dieting. It's a little tricky as of this time because it gets harder on the way, but I feel like I know I can do it. So my goal still remains that I want to get to 150. That's the factor. Because the reason is because I know for myself that I still have so much fat cells to continue to convert, and only I can actually make that happen for myself. If you guys have any extra tips please leave them down in the comments, or was in the live chat feed of wherever that is, or even say so in the comments below. If you guys have any questions too on any anything that relates to me maintaining my personal health, go ahead also leave those questions and thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, this is pretty much it for my Betters of Myself report for this week. It'll get better on the way. I'm very excited actually. I'm My favorite part, just to share one more thing before I go, is one of my favorite parts of doing my workout routines is every Friday I do deadlifts. And the funny thing is that I used to really hate them because they're so hard to actually do a completely proper posture. So I've been working diligently to do harder to make sure that my body is doing it right, especially with the new equipment I have that goes along with the weightlifting, such as like my workout gloves. I don't have them right now because they're currently drying up because I've been pretty much, making use of them on the way since last week. So again, thank you guys very much for tuning in to my Better Than Myself report. Please leave a like and a share and subscribe if you haven't done so yet, or share to those who haven't subscribed yet. I'm still doing this. I'm still committed to doing these Better Than Myself reports because I know that I will be able to achieve my goal in 2020 if I set my mind to it. My mentality has been well in shape, not only me physically, but mentality is so important, and I will take advantage of that for as long as I could. So, love you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope to follow up with you guys next week. All right, take it easy now, and we're out.